here ably represented by the Honorable Minister of Defense, Your Excellency, the Senate President. May I crave your indulgence to honor and respect the well-established protocol. My remarks I've titled Love for Country. It is deeply saddening that I have to give these remarks on this occasion. Why are we here? Love for country. How did we get here? Love for country. What is the purpose of the oath of allegiance? Love for country. Yesterday, 21st day of May 2021, was a very sad day for the armed forces. It was a sad day for the nation as I received with shock and utter dismay the gloomy news of the sudden demise of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Attahiru, and 10 other of our very gallant officers and personnel. The loss of our gallant, ebullient, energetic but calm Chief of Army Staff and other heroes of patriotic zeal and love for country is painful, but certainly not in vain. Today, the recruits of Depot Nigerian Army were to be on passing out parade to herald their joining the workforce of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. The Chief of Army Staff was to be the special guest of honor at the event. One of our finest and best pilots was conveying him along with the entourage. After landing at Kaduna International Airport, the cold hands of death, which manifested in the stormy weather, ended that journey. The sting of death, you have not stopped the fight against all forms of insecurity. As we mourn, I remember with a deep sense of pride the life and times of an accomplished general, a reliable professional and a dependable colleague. It is human for me to recall, and with a sense of loss, my personal experience with him at the Nigerian Army Training and Doctrine Command. At the Training and Doctrine Command, Nigerian Army, that was where I fondly called him my second in command. And together, we shared thoughts on moving the armed forces, as well as the Nigerian Army in particular, forward. This was actually what we were doing on the day that Ibrahim and I were called by the Honorable Minister of Defense to report to Abuja. These were moments I will forever cherish. He had a distinguished career and the unique privilege of commanding with distinction along the tactical, operational, and strategic levels of military engagement in the Nigerian Army. These positions afforded him the unique opportunity to express his determination, energy, resourcefulness, professional endowment, and strength of character. Quite significantly, he showed his patriotism and loyalty to the unity, security, stability, and well-being of the nation. He was truly a fine officer and a gentleman. He has left us at a time when he was most needed, a time that is now gone forever. irretrievable, and painfully sad. I'd like to assure Ibrahim, as well as other gallant officers, General Kulia, General Lainka, General Abdul Kadri, and the wonderful crew and the aides of these wonderful officers, that your dreams and passion for a better and more professional Nigerian army, and indeed the armed forces, will not die with you. I salute you and all other compatriots that were on board that ill-fated Beechcraft aircraft. Therefore, we mourn with all the families of our dearly departed compatriots, the families of Lieutenant General Ibrahim Attahiru, Brigadier General O.L. Olayinka, Brigadier General A.U. Kulia, Brigadier General I.M. Abdulkari, Major L.A. Hayat, Major Hamza, Flight Lieutenant T.O. Ashani, Flight Lieutenant A.A. Olufade, Sergeant Umar, Sergeant Adinshina, and aircraftman Oyedepo. We pray that God will give you the strength and fortitude to bear this irreplaceable loss to your families. We and the armed forces will say to you, weep not, as we encourage you that the sacrifices of these our comrades at arms to our fatherland will not be in vain. The spirits of our colleagues truly live on. The armed forces of Nigeria will not leave you alone. The Commander-in-Chief will not leave you alone. To our fellow Nigerians, the challenges are but for a moment. The armed forces of Nigeria remain undaunted. We are unmovable. The war against insecurity must be won. Truly must be won. All we ask of you is to keep praying for us. Remember the families of our fallen heroes. Remember, it is love for country.